Why phonetics? A successful English course should, in particular, help learners speak English accurately and fluently. Most English courses try to spread the language learning into 4 skills: reading, writing, listening, and speaking, which is okay if you have many years to dedicate to learning the language. However, if the student can demonstrate a good grasp of the speaking English skill, that student will usually have good results with the other skills. Therefore, the most important concept for the language learner and the teacher is that the student must speak English and communicate throughout the lesson, in order for the teacher to help students make progress. He or she must provide opportunities for the student to speak. In turn, the teacher must also speak clearly and listen attentively to what the student says. Okay, that's it. What does phonetics have to do with speaking English effectively? The term language has many different meanings. Listen. The systematic creation and use of symbols and sounds is an essential manifestation of language. Each of these factors, the symbol or alphabet, and the corresponding sound is regulated through social convention, differing from language to language. Many languages use sounds which try to correspond to their alphabet. For example, in the Italian language, spelling and pronunciation go hand in hand. Consider the words parlor, animal, mission, Italiana. They all contain the letter A, which is always pronounced in the same way. Now consider some English words: mark, make, man, and mission. They also contain the letter A as far as spelling is concerned, but what about the pronunciation? Mark, make, man, mission. There are a total of 4 S, but they all pronounced differently. The International Phonetic Association, (EPA for short), has created a series of symbols, the phonetic alphabet, which we can use to indicate precisely the pronunciation of this word. Each symbol represents one and only one sound, and with 2 dots after it is long eh sounds, as in our first word, mark. The vowel sound of make is actually a double vowel or diphthong make and is represented by a composite symbol. Make. Man contains a vowel sound that we transcribe with a sort of curlicle symbol, man, and finally, the A in the word machine is pronounced as a very weak and distinct sound represented by an upside down E. Machine. Another problem for learners is that many letters in the spelling of English words are not pronounced at all. Our word make, the E at the end is silent, so it does not appear in the transcription. Something similar happens in the word mark, though this may come as a surprise if you are from Scotland, and Ireland, the US, or Canada. The R in this word is not pronounced at all in the conventional pronunciation that is reflected in usual British transcription mark. Consider this word, the noun sea, as in the Mediterranean Sea. The verb to see and the name of the letter C are a musical note, as in medical sea. These words are pronounced exactly alike, therefore they have the same phonetic transcription, even though the spelling is quite different. Some more examples are the verb to be, the honey-making insect bee, and the second letter of the alphabet. Also a musical note B, like a tea that you drink, a tea that a golfer uses, and the letter used in spelling this word tea. As you can see, the phonetic symbol for the vowel sound in all of this word is an I followed by two dots. Some letters found in the spelling of words become superfluous in the phonetic transcription. For example, the letter X as in fox is really a combination of the two sounds K and S, fox. The letter K followed by U as in queen is transcribed into phonetics by K and W, queen. A hard C as in car is transcribed with a K, car. But a soft C as in sun is represented by an S, sun. Some combination of letters in the spelling, such as PH, SH, and CH, actually represent a single sound. For example, the PH has the sound of an F fast, and by the way, notice how the S in this word is transcribed. Some words are represented by symbols that do not correspond to normal letters of the alphabet. The initial sound of the word ship, for example, is represented by a sort of stretched out S shape. For CH as in ship, we find a combination symbol that begins with a T shape. Now, let's examine a complete transcription of one of our first example words missing. Only the initial M and the final N are normal letters of the alphabet, the three phonetic symbols, and the middle may still look a bit strange to you. But the sounds they represent are perfectly familiar and are normal letters of the alphabet, the three phonetic symbols, and the middle may still look a bit strange to you. But the sounds they represent are perfectly familiar. I hope that I have been able to demonstrate how a phonetic transcription can be used to indicate precisely the pronunciation of single words, and also to show you some of the ways that the transcription can differ from the actual spelling of the word. Always bear in mind, however, that the transcription we use reflects just one variety of English, which most likely does not correspond 100% to the way any of us actually speak. So, why do we use it? Because the phonetic alphabet provides teachers and students with a single, common point of reference that we can all use for the complicated business of teaching and learning English.